nothing better to do, then we might as well do. That's a good idea. I did not lose MMR, except for my loss. It's about... Oh, and of course, as soon as the do comes up, I blame BZZ, guys. I'll give some do right before that. On other language stream, it says they're like 18 minutes in. For goodness. It's banning everyone now. Mods! Okay, I'm very sorry about the lack of do currently, but we are back. We will give do right after the game, okay? Don't worry. The do will return. How is it only 6 viewers? There's more people in the world than that. How are there 2,700 viewers but only 2,700 people in the world? Best sub 3K caster. Okay, so back into the game. If you've just joined us, now that we don't have 6 viewers anymore, we have about a, well, that's from the pause, 3,000 gold advantage for RoxKIS, and about a 1,500 experience advantage. C9, though, are ahead by 2 kills or so. However, their towers are definitely lacking at this point. Looks like Goblak has briefly taken over the mid lane. Pieliedie farming in the jungle. Gonna mech up on Lich, though, and that's one of the things that really helped him out in this offlane position, or semi-offlane position, at least. It lets him get a bit of farm. Faceless Void is gonna pick off Puck somehow. Whoa. If we have another pause, I'll try to fix that. There's actually an AA ulti coming out right now. It's gonna try to land here on Solo and BZZ real quick. And, it's only actually going to hit Yol, who I'm not sure they were going to be there. Too late. Anyways, we do have, BCZ moving back over to Ancients. You guys are being so distracting here. Meanwhile, Puck throwing out the silence, just trying to clean up these treants as they go on here. I'm very sorry about my spaciness at the moment. Just getting back in the groove here after stream went down and I had a bit of a panic. Yeah, let's go through the inventories. That's a good point. We don't even need to cycle. We can go through here. So, BZZ has actually got Necrobook up, got his Vlad's up, his core items are coming along. I'd say he probably wants to get a BKB up against the Zeus. Solo's got a Blade Mail up. Actually, a bit of an interesting pickup, but of course, we're not used to seeing Bloodseeker, and this is definitely a pub build on him, because you generally want to man-fight him if you're Ruptured, and you're in range of him, at least. You don't want to run away from him, because you pretty much can't run. Puck has not got a Blink here, and that is one thing that's really holding Sidoi back at the moment. If he gets his Blink, he's 800 gold away from it at the moment, and really needs to get that up and running. Actually, somehow he's just gotten the Blink, so never mind. Wow. Bone 7 with the Fiend's Grip in, the silence coming through. They will take down the Nature's Prophet there. Gold split among assists, of course. Meanwhile, Eternal Envy coming in. They managed to catch the AA ulti on Yol once again this time. And Sama with the Chronosphere. Pieliedie going to take him down with another Burrow Strike there. Meanwhile, Lich actually working on the Aghanim Scepter, so we might get to see a good bit of 6.81 in this game. I know game 1, which most of you guys probably missed, we had the Jakiro Ags upgrade, now we got the Lich Ags upgrade. Sadly, no Coddle. Not yet, so will Coddle be OP? Nobody really knows. They're going to go for another Roche, and they can do it insanely fast, but they're actually going to get caught out by the Lich ulti right now. Roshan's Linken's is popped. Pili die with the Burrow Strike into Epicenter. He actually is going to manage to Sandstorm up before he dies there, or before he's in sight range of Solo. But they're going to get away with the Aegis. They are going to lose Lich for it, but Lich, not that big of a loss, honestly. Meanwhile, Sand King actually picking up a Veil. The Courier has practically an entire Ags. And it looks like that's, Void? Wait a second. Void is going for an Ags. Okay, so this is an interesting pickup. We now have a 60-second cooldown and a whole half a second more of duration at level 2. Oh, it's a whole second at level 3. I know, such a big upgrade. Very wow. But the cooldown definitely changes, and that lets you really use it as a team fighting tool. More than just a, once-in-a-lifetime save-yourself things. Yeah, it's the burning build. That's where we've seen it before. I knew I'd seen it on someone. Thank you, Eugene Lair. I'm pronouncing your name so wrong, I'm sure. But, this is nice being able to chat in real time as I cast, but it's also kind of distracting.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
The danger of not having your 2-minute delay when you're casting from Ticket. Oh wait, you don't need one, because you're casting from Ticket and it's already delayed. Anyways, the smoke is actually going to get worn off here. Yol smokes up himself, but they're going to spot him. Chronosphere does come out. Big AA ulti as well, and they'll be able to take him down. Faceless Void getting the last hit there. Sing attempted to KS that, but it does tell them where everyone is on the map. But the mech from Lich is going to be able to keep him and Puck alive. Solo, just killing a few creeps and getting the life back up. Big Veil hit out, though. He's already taken a lot of magic damage. He's going to YOLO ulti. Solo YOLO, that's how he rolls, man. And hopefully make it out. Meanwhile, Nature's Prophet attempting to get his split push going. He's actually gone for an Aghanims as well, and this is quite a powerful upgrade, but I think that he might need a little more of a split push oriented upgrade like a Necrobook or maybe a Shadow Blade. I will say their Shadow Blade not the best option against Bloodseeker, and the ulti here is being used for teamfight. They are going to have a bit of a whiffed ult on Pili Die, but that's not going to stop Lycan from beating him on down with a full army of Necrobook 3 and Wolves. Meanwhile, Puck with the coil off on 2. One of them getting force-staffed up, or force-staffing himself, that's Sing Sing, up onto the cliff, and Bloodseeker will end up falling as well there. Oh, nope, excuse me, Ancient Apparition and Sand King end up falling. Bloodseeker was on the Radiant, of course. To the Lycan, double kill for him, so very nicely done. Solo YOLO get Dala. That's right. Aegis gets reclaimed in 3 minutes, but it's not in any danger of even getting used up at this point. Like, we're seeing BZZ play, well, you could say perfectly. He hasn't died yet. 3 kills, 2 assists, a good bit of item progression, and now a full AC picked up off the Courier. He's got a Quelling Blade sitting here, but probably just going to deny that. Looks like it's just going to go on the Courier to be sold. Smart idea. I see too many people just deny their items. It's like, that's 100 gold. That's something. You don't want to deny that. Yep, net worth. Got it. I'd had it up before the break and just assumed it would keep it up. Yeah, we have Lycan and Bloodseeker in the lead, but Bloodseeker closely tailed by Eternal Envy on the Faceless Void. Nature's Prophet also falling right behind him. The Puck, up to about 9,000 net worth. He's got his Blink Dagger. He's going for what appears to be a Sheep Stick right now. And I think that's a very good idea for him. Being able to lock down Void and make him virtually useless. And Bloodseeker getting up his BKB. Actually going to just be insta-gibbed there by the Nature's Prophet ulti and other sources of damage. Goblak is going to be jumped on by Faceless Void. Sing Sing with the KS. Kill secure, surely, right? But, disposing, as he'd say, of the Lich there. So 2 heroes on the sidelines. They're going to be able to take this tower pretty easily. Except the Lycan comes in, blinking from the Puck. Coil only latches on Bone 7, but the ulti from Zeus, or the ulti from Pili Die, is up here. They aren't going to manage to pick off anybody, except for Bone 7 will fall on the Nature's Prophet. Eternal Envy on the run. 4 seconds till his Time Walk is up. Will he be able to get it off, or will he get stunned in time? He is going to get it off. What an escape from Eternal Envy, but Puck chasing him up with the jaunt. He knew right where he wanted to go, but Pili Die turning it around. Puck will phase shift out, but I'm not sure he's going to be able to blink away. He won't. He's actually getting harassed now by Eternal Envy's right clicks. Now he's going to turn around and re-goose into the fight. Lycanthrope chasing him down. Pylai now in danger. Eternal Envy will probably get away safely here. He needs to use his Midas, but doesn't want to risk it too much. There actually is a nice Burrow Strike and a Blink away from Sand King. So Cloud9 actually only going to lose one hero in that. Okay. Zoning Chronosphere, I guess, from EE Sama. This is not a best of 5, sadly. There's just one of these.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Zeus with a Blink Dagger? Okay, I've never thought about this. I mean, he's global. Does he really worry that much about positioning? But being able to just escape from ganks could be really big. And being able to blink in and Lightning Bolt to initiate could be big as well. He is going to go ahead and Lightning Bolt out there. The passive from Zeus is also going to become much more effective as the game goes on. Seeing that as Lycan and Bloodseeker get tankier, that passive does so much more damage. And Zeus will eventually be able to spam even more. This game, I feel, is just getting started. If they can manage to repel BZZ's pushes with the Lycanthrope, they can definitely turn it around. And if they can get Bone 7 in a good position, the problem is he hasn't built for split pushing. He has built for team fighting with this Ag Scepter. They're going to be able to pop the Zeus ulti, pop the Nature's Prophet ulti, and it'll do even more damage to more targets. So you're kind of saying it better hit a hero at this point. Actually, Fiend's Grip up on Oi. Wolves are going to get the kill here. I love how it just says BZZ there. Sand King is going to get the kill on Puck there. They used the Zeus ulti, but I don't think it was all that necessary, actually. What's odd is that Pylai actually has a... No, he doesn't. I'm just joking. That was the Nature's Prophet. Meanwhile, though, while they pick off the Puck, their Rax is in danger here. We do have an ulti from Bloodseeker out on someone. Pylai actually escaping into the safety, he thinks, of the Chronosphere. But that puts him in an excellent position for the Lich ulti to come through. And Cloud9 clowning here in game number 3. Bone 7 will go ahead and defend himself up, but Yol will have vision. It looks like Yol actually will die here. Very nicely done. Sing Sing with the double kill, mostly owing that to his passive as well. Nice buyback in there from Pylai to just defend the Slacks ranged racks, but they did take the melee racks. That's a lot of decreased gold going the way of Cloud9 at this point. Yeah, I've never played Zeus with Blink. I don't play Zeus that much, but usually if I do, I don't always play Zeus, but if I do, I go for Ag's Refresher because best build, you know, because it's reliable. No. Yeah, we'll take a look at everyone's items once again. We do have the Midas still up on Void. A Ghost Scepter was just picked up on Zeus after that last fight. A Maelstrom picked up on Bone 7 to help him split push a little bit. But on the other side of the river, we've got bigger and better items coming out. Lycan surely is going to be looking for a BKB here anytime soon. He's got 3,000 in the bank, needs about 600-700 to go for that. Meanwhile, of course, Sand King with his Blink, his Veil to amplify the damage, and having a Veil with a Zeus on the team is almost as good as that Zeus having a Scepter. Meanwhile, Ancient Apparition, of course, going for the Scepter. Who am I missing here? We've got Goblack, of course, going for the Scepter as well. How much gold has he got in the bank? He's about 600 away from that. And, Sedoi has finished a Sheep Stick, of course. Bloodseeker actually has picked up a Yasha in just the last moment or so here. So, they aren't called Cloud9 for nothing. Guys, they're only banning people that deserve it. It's timeout. And I definitely want you guys to come back, but I don't want it unlawfully. Pylai tries to escape with Invis, but the Necro 3 creep will reveal him, and he's going to get picked up by BZZ again, although the scoreboard wouldn't quite show it here. Yeah, mods should be cleaning up the trash that makes larger viewers' stream chats insufferable. I really like that stance. Yep, there we go. Now, who do you think is going to win? Lord Nero has just started us up a poll there. Let us know, guys. You type !vote 1 for Cloud9, vote 2 for RoxKIS. An ESL commentator? What are you guys talking about there? Meanwhile, we have a pause coming out for no apparent reason. Volvo gift game. Processed 8 votes. How? What in the heck? Vote 4. Hey, you can't vote twice, guys. Yeah, EE tack pause, seriously, like... Is there a member of Dogma standing in here? Nope. What do we have here? Yep, he's back? Or is that him telling someone to get back? I don't know. I'm gonna assume it's not a taco pause. Don't want to start too much drama. Good lord, we've already got Solo here in the game. He's gonna earn up and get hit by a tower and not gonna matter too much now. Not to mention Sing Sing providing lots of burst damage with his spells. But he needs to go back. He's got no mana, no bottle charges, and they need to defend this Rax right now. He had to expend a lot of mana just to defend this tower. Not sure that's the best situation for him at the moment.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Okay. We'll do trying to shift through hero items more, guys. Sorry about that. Sing Sing is going to go Scepter up and be immune to the damage here from BZZ, and he's actually going to manage to push ZZ back briefly here. Big AA ulti coming out. It's actually only going to connect onto Solo, who does have the debuff. He needs to be down to about 170 health, which he will get down to. EE is going to manage to evade the Lich ult a little bit, but it's not going to stop him from bouncing all over the place. Good God. Okay, best Delta split 2014. Right there. You have Zeus ulti coming out. He's not picked off anyone just yet. Yol barely surviving 17 HP. He's going to deny himself. What a play from Yol. Lich now does have the Ag Scepter, so that ult will continually bounce if Cloud9 fails to Delta split properly again. But meanwhile, their bottom barracks falls while they're worried about defending mid. Yeah, he backtracked the Lich ult a lot. And you gotta say, the backtrack was quite the play. But so much skill on EE right there. Gotta say. He's picked up a Hyperstorm right now. Gonna go for that Mjolnir, which will help him tank up quite a bit. I believe even if he backtracks the hit, it can still proc the lightning. So, that's a pretty big deal. Are they using the Sand King ult here? What the heck? Those are just Necro Creeps. Oh, no, they're not. I'm just kidding. RoxKIS coming into the pit wants something. But not enough damage from EE to take him down. They're gonna mech up with the Lich. Lich is all up in 40 seconds here. He's gonna fall. But Puck managing to take out Bone 7 on the Nature's Prophet. They've sheeped up EE. They've coiled him up as well. He's going to fall. Sing Sing forced to Ghost Scepter. He blinks away, gets the coil snapped. And I feel like RoxKIS just wants to go for this Aegis. Puck's going to come in. He's going to be able to orb away here. And Sing Sing, no, it doesn't work like that. It can't lock onto a Puck that's phase shifted. Medallion of Courage and She's just laying on the ground in the pit like, come get it, boys. But they can't. Their carry is dead. Their Nature's Prophet's dead. They don't have that much. We've got buybacks up on all the Radiant heroes but Lich. Only 2 of the buyback heroes, and only the Nature's Prophet is down right now. It looks like they could deny the Ancient Apparition. Not going to be able to. Actually, just kidding. That's the wrong team. Wow. And now another Rax is going to fall. Sing Sing may be on a mega kill streak, but the gold graph shows that the match is in favor of RoxKIS. Experience went down significantly there, but right back up. Sing Sing now turned into a pig. Bacon for the team of RoxKIS now. And we have an ulti out on Pylai, but he's just going to Sandstorm up and don't care at the moment. He actually does Burrow Strike in on Solo, but Solo with the cheese turns it around. That was not expected by Pylai. He's getting away. Oh my goodness, the Chronosphere is going to save him. But in the meantime, another Rax will fall. Only 1 melee barracks remains for Cloud9 right now, and they're holding on by the thinnest of threads at this point. These are your TI4 invites, guys. Keep in mind, no invite for RoxKIS. Debate about that as you will. I have no real opinion there. He's not Sing Sing, he's Pig Pig.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's structures
Meanwhile, just as
are
Nature's
fortified.
Prophet is about to take down the tower, they will use the glyph. Don't think they can even risk going in range to deny that. He'll still take down the tower. It's just going to delay it a little bit, I guess. Not that big of a deal, though. Looks like Goblack going to get caught out with an ulti. Basically a scouting ulti. I think he thought more heroes were up there at that point, but they had scattered a bit. But big Chronosphere coming in from EE. Big Zeus ult as well. The Lich ult will bounce. Pylai die. His ult's up, but it's out of position. He's not going to get that much. EE. He's Fiend's Gripped up. He does have buyback, excuse me. Meanwhile, Puck buying back into the game. Same with the Lycan. So double buyback here from them. They want revenge. They want it now. They want to end this game. They want to force him to buy back and then say, no, there's no point in buying back now. This game is over, buddy. Sing Sing forced to retreat. No big damage amp items for him, really. Just a bit of survivability so he can use his skills at their base stuff. But I'm really surprised he's not built towards an Ag Scepter. I'm sure that was kind of the idea. That may be what he's saving for, but he's also saving for buyback just in case. This Rax is being threatened by Bane's positioning. He will get caught out by Pylai Die here. Ulti from AA gonna fly, but it's not gonna hit. And Sand King not able to get him. Actually, it looks like Zeus might be able to get him. The deny, will it be enough damage? No, it will not. Sing Sing now on a killing spree. Yeah, this is the second day of the patch, so... This game is too close, though, ladies and gentlemen. RoxKIS now. Two-man coil up on Sing Sing and Bone 7. Midas is used to clean up a wolf, but that won't stop the Necrobook creeps. They're going for that Rax. They want it bad. Pylai Die going to go ahead, Burrow Strike in, using the Sandstorm to clean him up. Needs to click down this wolf, but backdoor protection had kicked in a little bit. Keep in mind, this is a melee barracks. If they can keep it up, it will regen quite a bit, so... Got a disconnect coming out of another caster. The other problem is they have to defend against these lanes. The lane creeps are just going to naturally push in. They're not even getting as much gold from them at this point. And a siege creep or something gets up to this tower right here. We're going to be in pretty big trouble. Meanwhile, Sing Sing headed off to the secret shop. Is he going to pick up the point booster, though? No, it's an E-Blade coming out on the Zeus. I have to say, I didn't expect that, but it gives Zeus a very big amount of agility, excuse me, which means that he is going to be able to really nuke down stuff a lot faster, single out targets. He could also possibly save allies from right clicks with that, but I think he should rather use it to kill the Bloodseeker or the Lycan a little quicker. Or the Puck. You need to take that down, but meanwhile, only half a Rax remaining. We've got EE patrolling around this. That's the big issue here, guys. Cloud9 has not really even put a scratch. Well, they put one pretty big scratch on this tier 3 top. But, excuse me, not a scratch on the mid tower or the bot tower. Or the tier 2 bot even. And meanwhile, they have 2 towers left, and those are just tier 4s, so... That's a bit done. Half Rax. Yeah, I'd say it's half a Rax, 1 Rax. It's not a full lane of Rax, though. It's complicated. It's like when you get talking about mega creeps and then mega creeps. The courier, no medallion left behind right there. That's how this courier runs. Nope, not gonna let it go. Just gonna go pick it up and get it up. Sorry, my commentary has not been the best, guys. I've tried to pay attention a little bit to what you guys are saying. No, a lot of agility helps him actually right-click fast. I mean, if you've ever played Zeus, you know that he has a really tough time last hitting and being able to pass it out. Oh my god, Arteezy with the trolls. He just says Divine in the chat, and I can look right here. Oh, wait, maybe not. This is probably a Radiance coming out for Bloodseeker. Probably. Let's check out the graphs, yeah. 8,000 gold lead for RoxKIS. About 2,000 XP lead for C9, actually. So C9, they do have the higher kill score. And that's where they're getting most of these experience points and a lot of their gold that they've brought back from. The problem is, they have mega creeps pushing in. They're getting basically half income when they're farming, so winning a team fight, while it makes space for them, there's nothing to really do with that space. Guys. Oh my goodness. Yep, Rapier 322. It could be possible, guys. What I'm saying is the agility helps Zeus when he's right-clicking. The Ethereal Blade effect helps him when he's nuking. It's, well, a double-edged blade, if you will. And yeah, if you're last hitting with Chain Lightning, it's pushing the lane out quite a bit. Did it ever say that this guy is reconnect? Okay, he is. We have Bane just simply disconnected at the moment. Flo, man, I can see you're still here. Thank you very much. The other thing is I don't have a co-caster, which I normally would, but, yeah. You should go E-Blade to last hit the creeps in lane. If you can get it before 5 minutes, then yeah, you should go E-Blade, but you send me a screenshot of you getting E-Blade before 5 minutes in a pub, and I'll be amazed. Just waiting on, there we go. He's back. And the G comes out from Yol at the moment. Sing Sing saying, I gotta get out of here. Blink, Force Staff, not enough. They want to get back just to defend this Rax. I mean, it's quite possible they could smoke up. Backdoor protection would still be up. But RoxKIS have quite a lot of damage here. This could be a huge turnaround, though. Taking a look once again at the items. Let's take a look at our support items. We actually have a BKB up on the Bane. Lich with an Aghanims and a Mech. 1400 actually in the bank right now for him. Meanwhile, on the other side of the river, we have, of course, the Zeus, which we talked about his items, but there's going to be an initiation on Eternal Envy. He's hit with the Bloodseeker ulti. He's sheeped up, but big ulti coming in from the Ancient Apparition. Does EE have buyback? Yes, he does. He will go ahead and use it right now. TPing back into the lane. Pally dive, trying to get out of here safely. Can't even find time to pop off his ult. Let's pull out that buyback window again, just in case. Ollie 2000, he's now nightmared up. He's getting chased down by Necrobook creeps. And we've got BZZ chasing him down as well. Meanwhile, Sing Sing, he's blinking in. He wants to take down Yol, their main disable hero. Yol can't even get a self-nightmare off in order to deny himself at that point. Bone 7, now trying to close down these creeps. They've actually done a pretty good job. They traded 2 for 1, even though it is with a buyback. The in the end, the kill score is 2 for 1, so that's kind of nice for them. But then again, they're in a very tough situation. Nature's Prophet now with an MKB. Just to help him get more damage out there quickly. And I think that's a very good idea for him at this point. Bloodseeker, what are you doing, buddy? Are you going Super Basher? I hope you're going Super Basher. It's been known that Solo YOLO 322 likes to throw the game a little bit sometimes. No items. No items, please? What? Bloodseeker now with the Basher. Yep, it's going to be a Super Basher coming out for him. So, no Rapier this time around, guys, sadly. It's basically 2 for 2. EE, where's your Mask of Madness? Do you really want to build Mask of Madness up against a Bloodseeker? No. Up against a Lycan? No. Up against a Puck? Sure, but not really. Bane has now picked up a gem, so Sand King, there's no more escaping for you, buddy. Even if the Necrobook creeps aren't out. We're going to have Bloodseeker with a double damage rune right now. Solo. There's a trap set up here. This is what you guys were talking about. With the new Lich ult, with the Ag Scepter upgrades, it keeps bouncing. It just keeps bouncing. Look at it go. And, I'll save you guys from the pew-pew of all that. Holy crap, the Twitch follow emails are just pouring on in. Okay. Warriors of the wood. Meanwhile, Lycan picking up a heart. How are you going to kill this guy now? Short of E-blading him and just nuking him straight on down, providing that continuous damage. I mean, if EE manages to land him in the perfect chronosphere with no allies of his inside and all of the enemy team, this game could turn around very nicely. That is their one ace in the hole. They're always going to have this chronosphere. It's up every minute. So, I mean, they won't always have it, but they'll have a lot. Meanwhile, at the Ancients, it's still going. That's right. Treant's like, let me join in. Nope. Oh, actually, wow. He manages to pull it away. Very nicely played there by Bone7. We found the counter, gents. Treants. Actually is a sentry ward here from the Radiant that I guess doesn't quite... No, it doesn't block the camp, of course, because... Yeah, I'm assuming that the Radiant still thinks this is going on. Meanwhile, Void just trying to get around the map, using Time Walk to move around and farm, kind of like an anti-mage would use Blink. He hasn't opted for the Battle Fury, which I think would have helped him out a bit here. But his early game was a bit lacking, and he wanted to go for that Burning build, where you rush that Aghanim Scepter, so that you always have your Chronosphere ready to go. Meanwhile, Sidoi hasn't made much of a, progress in terms of items. Now, they will clean up these Ancients so that they can't get caught in that trap for a little while. I wouldn't be surprised if they were to block the camp themselves, but wards at this point in the game are a very precious commodity, and most of it's been used to catch out the Dire jungle. There is one down here on a rune spot, just in case. AA just using the ulti to scout, and it's on such a short cooldown, you can actually afford to do that at times. I am surprised to see AA not going for a Yules, but of course he's probably saving for buyback. Let's take another look at net worth. Lycan is now surpassing Nature's Prophet, although I believe he was there to begin with. And he's chasing down Pylai, but can't quite get there. The Blink Dagger too strong. Lycan Blink, new meta? Maybe? Don't know. Meanwhile, we've got Bloodseeker sitting behind the Nature's Prophet, but still ahead of Faceless Void. And keep in mind, this is a Void with a Midas, who's way behind the Lycan who doesn't have a Midas. Of course, Lycan's gotten quite a few kills. They're going to try to spot out Roche, and Roche is up. So Cloud9 could go for this. The problem is it leaves their base completely undefended. They're going to be leaving this part of the map pretty open for the enemy team to push in, unless they have Bone7 solo this, which leaves him open to getting caught out. So they're in a bit of an awkward spot here where they want to Roche, but they don't want to lose their base at the same time, because obviously you lose your base, you lose the game. No, guys, they do block. Sentries block the camps. The thing is, I just made a mistake. I don't know where it came out from. Meanwhile, big Lich ult gonna come out. It's gonna bounce to Roche and back and back and Roche and back and back a couple times. But the Aegis is up on Faceless Void, so Sama not even going to care about that. Puck already on the floor, and respawning quickly with the Aegis. There's a BKB up on the Lycan, but Chronosphere is going to catch out Solo. He's already on the ground. Good thing he didn't go for Rapier. Goblak getting taken down as well. Could we see the turnaround from Cloud9 this time? Pylai, no blink available. Gonna kind of whiff the ulti, but at least keeping BZZ out of the area of effect at the moment. Meanwhile, we have Void going hard on the Lycan, and Lycan did buy back recently, I believe, so his respawn time is quite a bit longer than usual. But his buyback is up, so it had to be more than 6 minutes ago. Meanwhile, Yol getting caught out once again. Faceless Void now having the cheese. But we do have one problem. The Nature's Prophet, he's not able to defend too well against this. He is actually dropping very low. Sing Sing has to come back, help him defend. But they have managed to team wipe here. What a big, big turnaround from them. No mercy shown by Sama. Someone is eating a sock? What? Oh, what is that? Oh, you can use those chat channels now? Sorry about the telephone, guys. It's one of the hassles of being at home, despite the fact that my little brother is sitting beside me and could have answered it. Anyways. 322 phone call. Sorry about that, guys. I had to focus on the game, okay? Gosh, Revo, focus on game. Revo, your phone is ringing. Anyways, we do have the whole team of Cloud9 grouped up right here. They want to go in for something. EE is going to go ahead and move on in. Surprisingly, the Slain up top is not pushing out quite as hard. They do have the ulti up on the Nature's Prophet that's going to help push out that lane naturally when it catches those creeps because, well, it's got 18 targets now. It's probably going to hit those creeps. I would hope, at least. And it does a lot of damage, keep in mind, guys. They actually have a legit high ground team with Zeus, 2 Mjolnirs, the Sand King. Well, they kind of do. If they can get a Chronosphere like up on the tower and catch the defending heroes in it, or if they can get one behind the tower, which he's not actually going for. False alarm. But we are going to have a Lich ult. Oh, Goblack. What a frozen waste. Fail fish on that one, guys. Meanwhile, Nature's Prophet going to be TPing away. And EE continuing to use the Midas now. Yeah, that ulti was interesting to say the least. Goblack has been known to have some whiffed plays on teams he's a part of. We're actually going to take a look at net worth. EE Sama has risen above the Bloodsuka. There is no carry better if you want to kill Streaka. Of course, there is, but you guys know that's all satire, of course. They've been forced to retreat back to top racks to actually defend. Meanwhile, Zeus with the Chain Lightning.
Invisibility.
Cleaning up creep waves left and right. He's got Boots of Travel as well. He's not going Ag Scepter, okay? That is one thing Sing Sing has said, no, I can wait on that, at least. If I even need it. He's actually going to run into Solo up here, who might be very, keen to just go for it here. Big E-Blade hit, though, onto Solo. Ulti and the Lightning Bolt going to take him out. Meanwhile, Chronosphere locking Goblack in place, and it looks like he's going to fall as well. Secured by, or attempted to be secured by Sing Sing. Actually, the kill will be taken out by Eternal Envy. Not sure why they're sitting here right now. There's a big creep wave pushing in. You either need to TP back and defend. Oh, wait, he has no TP on him, right? It's going to be a Assault Cuirass, and Assault Cuirass, excuse me, for the Faceless Void right now. And then he could actually just go straight for Boots of Travel. So that is wasting his buyback. Yeah. I am honestly not sure who's going to take this one, guys. Gold advantage, though. It's been a mountain, but it's going right back down, and experience is definitely in the favor of Cloud9. Although, we take a look at hero level. As heroes are approaching level 25, experience is going to matter less and less after about this point. Back to the net worth graph. We actually have a leap in from Void. Big Chronosphere. Cedoy said, I'm out, but he's not out of it yet. He's going to get shattered and killed by the Faceless Void. Mega kill streak for Eternal Envy. Bloodseeker respawns in 8 seconds, so they need him for this fight. Big ulti from Lich is going to come out, but the beautiful Delta split from Cloud9 is going to mean that there's no way to go on. Going to switch over to buyback really quickly, of course. Meanwhile, Puck does get out of that one. Nature's Prophet buying back into the game. Eternal Envy will fall here, and he does have buyback available, but probably doesn't need to expend it right now. Nature's has already TP'd back in at this point. Paladai pops the ulti. Jim on the ground at this point. And another buyback from the Lich as Sand King takes him down, but Sand King wants revenge as well as he buys back. Nature's Prophet going to take down BZZ. Puck takes down the Nature's Prophet in return. Revenge for his fallen ally. Meanwhile, Solo going solo on Aoi, and he's going to take him down again. It's 3 heroes down on the side of Cloud9, but they do have a buyback or 2 available. Zeus still up. Sing Sing on the run. Will he make it out alive? And Puck, a little stuck there, are you, buddy? Yep, looks like Sing Sing will be okay here, guys. Don't worry. Oh, the beautiful TP timing from Sing. Ready to go with those Boots of Travel. Also, I mean, he's got 5,000 in the bank. I'm really wondering what he wants to build now. It's probably going to be something to replace his bottle. Now, EE will buy back very quickly. Same with the Ancient Apparition. He throws the ulti. It looks like it will hit on Yol, but that's it. Big ulti coming out, bouncing from the Lich. And it looks like it will continue to bounce to Sing Sing, where it will finally land. Meanwhile, up top, the fight is really going on. We have Void with the Chronosphere. He caught Paladai in that, but he's going to BKB up. Same with Solo. It looks like just BZZ used the BKB there. Solo doesn't have one, of course. EE, he looks like he could fall here, but he actually is going to get away. He backtracked the coil. Oh my goodness. Zeus with a triple kill, and then the buyback. I guess the buyback is just a push at this point, because they need it. Bane is going to buy back. The only other buyback left on the field is the Bloodseekers. Scratch that. They've all been used. All of the buybacks are on cooldown. I think I can close that stat panel for now. Bloodseeker now with boots of travel, and this game is just getting better and better as it goes on. I still think Cloud9 are in a bit of a rough spot. They still haven't taken a single Rax. Meanwhile, they only have one melee barracks left, not even a whole set of Rax. Roshan respawning in 50 seconds. This could be the thing that lets RoxKIS take it all. If they go for this Roche, they suicide push just to take that Rax and force Cloud9 to push up against Mega Creeps. But EE Sama does not want to have mercy on them. He wants to let them feel the wrath of EE Sama. There may not be any rares at stake, ladies and gentlemen, but, whoa, bit of lag there. Sorry about that. Oh, meanwhile, up top, they are going to pick off the Puck. Bloodseeker just killed, actually. Just kidding. They've already picked off Puck. He was dead anyway. Buyback on cooldown. Wow. And meanwhile, they're going to pick up Yol and the Bane as well. So both those buybacks expended. And it looks like Lich fell to the Ancient Apparition. Where is AA at even? Yep, he was right here at the Rax where EE-sama is going to work. They want to just death push this in. They've got a long time till these heroes respawn. And there's not much Puck can do to simply defend against this. Looks like Cloud9 may be your finalists from this part of the bracket right now, guys. They're going for the second Rax. They've actually managed to get the creeps out of the top lane. Go ahead and push this down to make up for their lack of a Rax right there, and the fact that if that Rax gets taken, they're going to be in a lot of trouble. Meanwhile, 4 staffs abound, trying to get in here. Looks like Lycan is now respawned. There's going to be a nice Burrow Strike, catching him and his Necrobook creeps from Pylai Die. Nice ulti from the Ancient Apparition, which that effect will wear him on down. Faceless Void, Eternal Envy getting the kill. I think that might be GG coming out from BZZ. It is right now, so full team wipe. Cloud9 in the game that looked like it was going to be impossible as they lost Rax around 30 minutes, I want to say. They've come back from it, and my camera work has not been the greatest, honestly. It's 3:23? Oh, okay. So, Cloud9, I mean, that just shows, even when the game looks so far out of control, they had almost a 10,000 gold deficit, or over a 10,000 gold deficit at one point. Not quite that much in terms of XP, though, of course. And then it managed to swing all the way back into their favor. Very glad I was able to reconnect during the game and cover this for you guys. I'll be doing something afterwards, but I know I promised and I'd love for you guys to stick around. I don't know what I'll be playing. Probably Dark Souls 2 for a little while. But once again, you can find me on SB Revolution 5 on Facebook. You can find me on Twitter at SB Revolution 5 as well. Check those links in the chat. They'll be there. And of course, you can find me right here on Twitch TV. If you guys could hit a follow button right there, that would be very, very, very welcome to me. And I would really appreciate it. Now, I give to the